all, first of all, for participating in this rally. It's really important that you stand up for your right to education against this government, which is so anti-education and is making such damaging cuts to the already underfunded education system. So the organizers wanted me and Micah to inform you about what has been going on at the University of Alberta and at other universities around the province. I teach in the Faculty of Education. I actually teach teachers. I used to be a teacher, so I know what's going on here also. And we've been organizing rallies at the university. We've come to the legislature. We've organized other actions. And it's really great that you guys are also mobilizing yourselves to participate. And I gotta say that you really know how to organize yourselves. You are fantastic. So just to quickly let you know what's been going on with the universities, $147 million was taken out of the budget for all the universities, colleges, and technical institutes in Alberta. So that's created a huge hole because they were counting on a 2% increase, which is still not enough. So the universities, colleges, and technical institutes are being blackmailed into making cuts, the same as at the schools, laying off people and cutting programs. But the good news is that this resistance is building not only against cuts to education, but cuts to healthcare, cuts to support for seniors, cuts to support for the disabled. At the U of A, we actually made an organization we call CAPSI, Coalition for Action on Post-Secondary Education, and we're going to still be active in the fall. So if you come to the universities, colleges, or technical institutes, we will be back in action and you can join us. So, two things. It's really important to call for increased investments in education. All the speakers here today have pointed out education is not a cost, it is an investment. Now the government says there's no money, but here's a number for you. In the past 10 years, if you took just 9 of the energy companies in Alberta, you would find they made profits totaling over $140 billion. And they can't find $220,000 to support the music enrichment program in Edmonton. The other thing that's really important is what has also been emphasized here, and that is education is your right. And the other thing about that is it cannot be taken away from you. You have that right because you are human beings. Nobody can say, oh, fiscal austerity or national security or whatever, and take that right away. It is your right no matter what. So the biggest question facing us is what kind of education system do we want? And it's already been pointed out that all these decisions are being made and you have no participation, I have no participation, Micah has no participation. We need to make the decisions for an education system that really, creates a society that's based on rights for everybody. Thank you.
Hi guys, I don't have a speech prepared, unlike Dougal here, but I just want to say I'm so amazed that you guys organized this. When I found out about the event, I was just so stoked and proud of you guys for being so well organized and making this happen. I'm a student at the University of Alberta and I'm involved with CAPS, and we just are so excited that you guys are doing this, and we can't wait for when you guys come to post-secondary education and join us and we make some big changes around here. So, well done!
It's so awesome to see you all out here today. We've been down here the last few weeks rallying with so many different groups that are being cut back. Post-secondary education you heard about, the disability services sector has got $42 million cut out of their day programs, and I think that is a shame. Shame, absolutely. So what we're doing in Public Interest Alberta is we're trying to support this activism to say, as you've heard time and time again here, that investments in public services matter. They matter to the quality of your life. They're going to impact on you the rest of your lives, right through when you're needing that senior's care. And so seniors are out here supporting you. Post-secondary education students are out here supporting you. I see all kinds of great unions out here. Thanks to them for all the food and water, UFCW, AUPE, AFL, you name it. You have a lot of support right across this province, and we are going to rock this place. So as you heard, these cuts don't have to happen. And we need to challenge this government in here to say your future matters and that you're not going to be sitting back quietly and letting them cut your future. So I know you're off. I was doing some interviews with the media and they said, well, they're skipping class and they're missing class. This is the best class in democracy ever. So I think, there's an old saying in advocacy that sometimes you have to help the politicians see the light, but more importantly, you have to make the politicians feel the heat. And that's what we're doing here today. So I want you guys to repeat after me when I shout out what this government's doing, what it is you're going to do, not just now, but for months and years to come. And that is, you're going to stand up and fight back. Okay? So what are you going to do when this government says they're going to cut education?
Stand up and fight back!
What are you going to do when they say post-secondary education is going to be cut?
Stand up and fight back!
What are you going to do when you find out your grandparents are being cut in their seniors' care homes?
Stand up and fight back!
What are you going to do when they're going to take away your democratic principles and only listen to the corporations of this province?
Stand up and fight back!
You betcha. You're beautiful. Thank you.
Wow, all I can say is, wow. You're high school students? I was way too shy to be out here in high school students. Give yourself a round of applause. You know, today is the celebration of the anniversary of the government apology to the Aboriginal people in this country. And the apology is meaningless. False promises. And you are now experiencing what my people have been experiencing on this land for the past centuries. And you have to understand, we are idle no more. Can I see you raise your right fist and yell out, idle no more? Idle no more? Idle no more? Thank you very much. You are the voice that's going unheard at this time. You need to educate your parents, your grandparents, and get them on board. You need to have them realizing the damage that's being done to you in your education. Knowledge is power. Can you repeat that? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You are being filled with a knowledge that I didn't have at your age. The ability to talk back, to fight back, and to say this is wrong. As a representative of the Aboriginal community of Edmonton, I welcome you to the Treaty 6 territories. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of looking out and seeing the diverse cultures out there, the diverse community, and the young people. Honestly, you guys are going to go a long way if you continue to have a voice. Do not give up now. Say, we will not give up. We will not give up. We will not give up. Stop the cuts. Stop the cuts. Stop the cuts. Amazing. Now do a happy dance. You should celebrate. You live in a country where you can have a voice. Bit by bit, legislation is being put into place to shut you down. To shut down your parents, to shut down your grandparents. Understand that. We as Aboriginal people know how that is done. And we can learn from each other, we can support each other. I'm inviting you to the next Idle No More rally. Please do attend. You are more than welcome. And thank you so much.